Welcome back to Sunless Sea. This time we're going to be going for a bit more of a northern route. It's my plan at least. So it looks like Venderbite up, then loop around. That's kind of my plan. And I think I can make it all the way to Mount Palmerston, refill the fuel, and see what I do from there. Now I'm gonna see if I can get a port report from here without doing the main adventure. It's so close. Just pay me off a little extra fuel later. Merida, it's not too bad. But I happen to know that after I've done the ship upgrade, I have that big mirrors upgrade with the resonator. Which would make that a guaranteed 100, I would think. Yeah, I could have gone for supplies there. Would have been helpful. You will not escape. It's nice having good stats. That's not so great, because that's going to be worth maybe 20 echoes or 30. Much rather fuel or supplies. Yeah, actually, our supplies are a little low for this particular. We had some very supply-heavy runs, and not too distant past. So let us collect our gossip and go on an adventure. I guess if we have him, is it? I don't remember that showing up before. A familiar street. We've lost terror and we're back here. Okay. Offer a strange catch. Don't have it. Let's pay. Fortunate. Lost 24 hunger. Lost 5 terror. It's okay. None of that. I'd rather have the space. So we might also get a chance to fight some lifebergs, which are a pretty good source of loot. The fog. Not the highest terror in the world, but it still does increase. It's very much attrition, though. Oh, there he is. Not ideal circumstances. He could charge me if he comes for me. Let's see if I can draw him out of the fog. He will retreat if I get him low enough, so I do have to watch out for that. Yeah, charge. Good. Oh, there's a bat swarm coming right now. I don't care about you guys right now. Go away. Actually, I might be able to use the food. There's a hunting trophy. 3 outlandish artifacts. Like, could I kill the bats in time? I don't think I can. Too bad. Even if I kill them. Yeah, the food already got eaten. So I get my 1 terror reduction. Or actually, if I get supplies. That's not too bad. still is taking on unneeded terror. Oh, can I? That's a risky one. If I just skim through, maybe I won't get the fog. And just past that arch is my destination. I'll cut through here. And there's that other place. Oh, technically it's giving me green. That's interesting. I guess was I just in range of that buoy, maybe. What? What? Full reverse. Full reverse. But actually, I will fight both of them. I don't want to be in this fog, though. There we go. We need to collect, and then I think we start shooting again. Hunting trophy. Oh, I have 7. That will help me back in London. Oh, and we got an extra outlandish artifact and fragments. Molded flames adorn its fingertips and palms. It bears the inscription "Heat to incandescence before use." A devil's toy. Certainly an implement of torture or a token of affection. Let's get that secondary. Get a turn in so I don't have any problems. Oh, yeah, don't make it difficult for me. Or make it difficult for you. Ah, sadness. Ran into that. Couldn't quite turn enough. But we are getting hunting trophies. Oh, coffee. Was not intending it, but I'll take the cash. Yeah, so those fights feel pretty worth it. Our intelligence. Shore leave is guaranteed for 50 echoes, but I would like to explore the town. I still have waiting to fail. Okay, I failed it. I've gained 1 terror. That's not too bad. And let's try it. It's straight up 5 terror for 50. Meh. Meh, meh, meh. Those are all bad deals. And we're immediately to Codex. But yeah, I mean, on our current haul, I mean, we could go back to London. We'd be ready to get a new ship. So that is acquire a Monster Hunter for what? We don't know what we use them for. Feels like they may cause trouble if I don't have a good purpose for them. So do I go Chapel, I guess? Go Chapel, Salt Lion. Because there's nowhere to go here. This feels like it should be an island, but it's not. So it's almost like that's a waste. So just boom, boom. Or Shepherd maybe? And down around. I go here. It's kind of a stretch. So I could go brrrr, and then around the whole loop. That feels good. Let's plan for a long trip. That way we will have more than enough monies. Because in our next trip after we have the new ship, we're going to be, pretty poor. Yeah, as long as we have open Z behind us, we can take them on. Excellent. Some more goodies for us. Hunting trophy and one outlandish artifact. But we're getting those fragments, which in the long run are what's really valuable. Mount Nomad does appear out here. Oh, it's another Lifeberg. Come on. Come my way. Do a slight turn as I go. Oh my. Oh my. We've got to charge toward him. So Mount Nomad was not where I thought he was going to be. So we're going to go a northern route, assuming that there is only one Mount Nomad. I'd be scared to imagine if there are two. In fact, I think if I got caught in this snow, they would easily kill me. Alright, that's good. Come on, the snow's gone. Let me speed up. Come on. And it's really punishing me. Or unless for some reason the snow exists, but I just don't see it. Or if I've glitched, that is possible too. Okay, we'll see what happens after we get out of port. Service, no. Okay, we seem to still be in trouble. I don't really want to head south that much because I know Mount Nomad's out there. Yeah, this seems like it's jammed. I should not be having this going on. Oh, it's back. That took a long time. I think I had, by crossing over into the new area, I think is what happened. So do I need to go to the Salt Lions? Not really. So let's head straight to Demuth. Wouldn't consider that a huge loss. Oh, this guy is easy. He doesn't know about me. Oh, how quick is he? Oh, he's quick. But not quick enough. Like some nice crab legs. Supplies, and I'll take more supplies. Alright, so we can cut through. Oh! I see it, I just don't know what it is. Guess maybe it was nothing. Just random mysteriousness of the sea. Tooth the Factor is just such a solid one. Terror, fragment supplies. Can I do in 6? Whoop, too far back. Oh, Palmerston. It's not going to get me all the way with Palmerston. But is that necessary? I'm not going to be getting much from there other than port reports. It'll be early almost. Down that way or down? Of course. Oh yeah. Also, my mouse is a little bit off. I see on the recording from where it is on the screen, but whether or not to go to Iram down the edge, or to just go through the cons now. I'm feeling Port Cecil. I know that there'll be fuel there. Hopefully, don't remember the price. I know it was 20 up here, but not sure otherwise. Yeah, so it looks like, I think it has to do with a 1080p recording on a 1440 screen or something. Because it's kind of like pointing at the bottom of the screen, but that's like, it's like really like a third of the way up for me. Yeah, so I'm highlighting Gazette, and that's over. Whoa, I wasn't paying attention, and I crashed the ship. But yes, now the pointer's over the ship for me right there. That's to the right for you, so I'd have to go over to the up there to center it. Okay. Oh, eel. Yeah, my fear or terror has not been too bad. Just a slow. Come at me, bro. See if we get at least a strange catch. Dissect. Not quite. I've been neglecting my pages. Take it. Oh, just reduced hunger, no supplies. Yeah, I'll certainly need to buy some fuel here. Oh, there's so many chances for supplies. I think I risk not buying any. Chess 38. I have not upgraded my pages at all. Gather shouldn't lack. Not great, but I'd like to use this. It's a silver. Oh, you succeeded. Okay, I haven't read this on it. Where the Z washes across the coral's edge, it glows a rich purple. Each time it washes across your boots, you expect it to leave stains. You edge along the slippery coral, picking up lumps of brighter glowing stuff here and there, and through the Z doesn't stain, eventually it begins to whisper to you. Phrases so clear you catch yourself looking over your shoulder in case your crew have spoke. They have not. They're looking around just as you are. between stars, the Z says, descend the chain. When it runs out across the coral, it sounds almost like a soft chuckle. I rest here, it tells you, I forget. Succeeded, have 2 Shintlak, and gained 8 terror. I mean, they're worth a decent amount, so it's not too bad. Right, to get to Palmerston, that's my immediate goal. So I think I would just pick a line, probably this one, because that would allow me to come south through there. Yeah, I feel like I need to be holding at least 6. Get a little extra, just in case. And away I go. This is good enough. It's just such a rough turn. Technically that's a green area, even though it's in the fog. Yeah, so like this will take up some extra fuel to fight this guy. Yeah, I wonder if there is a strat where I could like circle him. And it would like, if I'm going fast enough, he'd miss. Bless me. More hunting trophy. Worth this time. Very much worth. Go down through these little gap. And it's where our package should be. Yeah, so actually we would have been in a little bit of trouble if we would have purchased the boat before, because part of that 1,000 is to pick up this package. And I don't know if there's an option to get it without paying. Yes, collect the souls. And I mean, I've got some space, so I might as well take some of the men to London. Expensive place to reduce terror, 30 for 1 terror. I haven't done it. Drink beer that wails from the cup that sob, if you like that sort of thing. Under other circumstances, your crew might have been happier. You've lost 1 terror. Okay, so it will work, but it is rather expensive. Oh, we can sell our ivory, make space. Ooh, this might be the time to make a little loop, because we have some extra fuel. But yeah, it makes me do realize that I think in some of the earlier voyages I may have been like pointing at stuff with the mouse and being in the completely wrong spot. So I will have to look at my confidence monitor to make sure if I want to do any of that kind of thing. Alright, it's on. Turning battle. I'll take it and whatever you've got. Oh, it's just gonna be some... Oh, 1 fuel. Seriously. It's discovered all though. That's good. And I think I have trophies and strange catches, so I can do their feast or whatever. I think theirs is the one that gives you like a collection of different stories. I think it's the Sisterhood Island that you get the the huge terror reduction. Which I forget which is which. Yeah, this is just them. So this would... I've got 12 of them. I might as well... Wait, where's the port report? Of shouting. Yeah, there's the port report. Yeah, you get fragments and tails. And I could do this multiple times. I need to keep 7. That's probably more than good. It'll give me a lot to work with in different adventure situations, or just sell them to the scholar back home for 10, 20 a piece. I need to learn which direction is starboard and which is to port. I hope to port is left, because port is literally left. At least if I'm going upward. Yeah, so we're at Port Palmerston in record time compared to usual. Oh, to the crater. They say the road to hell's... Okay, so back up the road. The Deviless is gone. What now guards the gate? A vile hive. When you come in sight of the cottage, you think for a moment that it's been overgrown with glistening black ivy. A few more steps and you notice the ivy is shifting in the wind. Before you realize that, as is generally the case in the Neath, there is no wind to speak of. The ivy heaves like the sea, and the closest portion suddenly lifts and dissolves. The air is filled with deep and savage buzzing. A cloud of great black bees rises above the cottage, extends a limb in your direction. You back away. You do not run. 17 fragments. You've learned something, I suppose. But, yeah, if I can sell some of this stuff, that'd be great. Oh, I remember this. I feel like I need this for something. I'm gonna do something dumb and just... I feel like 3. I needed 3 for some mission. That's okay prices. 15 feels good. There's nothing I can get rid of. I feel the need to... Yeah, I'm holding stuff. I know. It's got value. I'll try to sell it somewhere. So I'm not as stocked up as I'd like to be. So I guess maybe just go direct like that. Oh. Those, they don't pay off very well. But I do want to maintain my sanity. Pass through there. Oh, I think if he's got forward guns, I may be in trouble. But if he doesn't, then I'm in the clear. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Good timing. We'll take T to get our supplies and fuel. Terror reduction, very nice. Oh, I actually am competent enough to enter Frostfound, but that seems like a really bad idea. And they don't have shops. Actually, if I wait here, will this go down? It will. I don't have big cash to go there. I could try messing around through here to go Shell Knight, Down Empire of Hands, I don't need there. Otters from Nuncio, none of those are that important to me. Though I might go Utter Shroom so that I can get back to Estival, which I do enjoy. Yeah, so let's do cons to Shell Knight. Yeah, 5 sacks. Drowning Pearls. This just seems like a bad idea. Time to intercede. I would need Miss Mercy. There's nothing I can really do there other than build up useless suspicion. The Nephirim Quarter could be helpful if I can maybe sell some. Actually, no, they only let you buy. Everything's a ripoff to sell, if I remember right. Buy romantic literature. Good fuel price, though. Yeah, you can't. That's just fine. Find your contact. Okay. It's just pure Veils challenge. Succeeded though. You find your contact in a filthy lodging house behind the tanneries. Tell them that this is the last time, she says, helplessly. She knows perfectly well it won't be. She gives you a double handful of tiny notes with chicken scratch markings. Zebat courier notes from the temple. I don't know how much of it. I don't know. Go now, go. Strategic. Gained a menace. They're watching us. So do I have... I just have one strategic. Because I was dumb and I gave away my other strategic. So sad. Purchase fuel, purchase storyteller. Gather a port report. That just seems like such a bad idea. What do the spies need? Diplomatic agent. 100% chance of success. Shall we? Cautious contacts. You've gained, so you have 2. 2 moves in the great game. And I did not gain any suspicion. This is fantastic. Port report, 62%. Seek intelligence. Better than network. Suspicion. Oh, this. Oh. I need to decrease the suspicion, and this will be easy. Okay, well, let's hold off for now. Don't need to plan that aggressive. If I get the money, I can just buy just a shit ton of coffee and do whatever I want. Oop. More this way than I realized. Quite a foggy con shadow. Oh, I want to trade those in. Captivating treasure. I can get 1,000 and other stuff in London. And it doesn't take up any space. Yeah, so that's like only if I really needed stuff now. Yeah, just keeping it topped off. Got a cool little pirate design over there. A few of them. Yeah, luckily I haven't run into any super tough baddies in the Far East. Oh, just in time. And we'll get him a tail. He brings me an extra Outlander's artifact. Which just seems like... I need to hold on to 7 so I can do one more. Then I've got to hold back. Chain of Doom... do I want this? Not now. Not until I know what I'm getting into. Show off a hunting trophy. Trade hunting trophy for an outlandish artifact. Nope. Don't have what I need. And just straight down. Oh my. Eater of names. Oh, I know that there's a quest that involves this, but that does not seem something for my little ship to take on. Next ship, though. Be fighting everything. Okay. Does that not... Gonna have to go through the fog then. So apparently it's close enough that it's still considered a green zone. I don't actually know if there's anything to do here. Select the village, treasure hunter, trade supplies, trade recent news for dynamite. I don't need dynamite for anything. Live specimen for a flare. That's interesting. Persuade him to give you his map. A searing enigma. That's some kind of map. If I need like 8 of these or something though. Dine at the captain's table. No, thank you. Join a raid. Not so much right now. I don't even have the supplies to do it. Fountainhead. A treasure hunt. Secrets are buried. Oh, you need that treasure map. It's an interesting proposition. Can I not do a port report? Shore leave. Yeah, port report. At least get me a fuel for bothering. And then... yeah, do I care? it's a different path, so I'm gonna come down so that I can go across to the other shroom. Just unlock a little bit of fog of war. No. Alright, we're burning. It might have a ranged weapon though. Yep. Hit me. Didn't do too much damage though. Surprisingly little damage, I'd say. Could be distance based. So maybe I was far enough away that it just does a few. Oh, it's 2 damage. That's nothing. But yeah, it had a ton of health, so I would still have to really sacrifice some hull to take him down. Trade supplies. A delivery? Sure. I'm looking for fuel. I'd like to fit a bit more if I could. Yeah, that feels good. And then across to the other shroom. Probably take a high line. Discover a little bit more. But yeah, we've had something awaits us in port for quite a bit. So I guess if I was smarter about where I can use that, I may want a different pattern, perhaps, in the trip. This is good. Into the open Z. Perhaps we'll find a rock or something, though. So we'll go up. And the fog rolls in. Outside of fog, he might be doable. Visit the village. Tale of Terror. Yeah, so I guess... Isle of Cats, Estival, maybe? After Visage? Oh, he's right where I want him, actually. Hello? He'll charge, I'm guessing. No, he'll dive. Come closer, please. Perfect. Don't have the pages. 2 supplies, though. And let's eat it. 2 more supply. All the supplies. And we're ready again. Yeah, so there's a few challenges we have not succeeded in here, as the frog. So I'm gonna want to do the frog storyline or whatever, plot line. And I think when we know what we're doing, then we finally do the bat. And we know there's some sort of mask exchange you can do to kill the bat that's on the mountainside. We have to figure out what pattern that is, though. Let's go frog. And I think we did the flood court initially, so let's go to the library. Well, that's the purpose. Moonmoth explains, people think it means something like library of fragments, but this is wrong. The parts in question are like parts in a play. This is where the denizens of Visage come in order to learn how to perform their masks more accurately, more completely, with a truer spirit. Study in a bumbling way, that would make sense. Steal, that won't work for me. Write notes in the margins, that sounds like a frog one. Look for books about the ritual in the ear. Ooh, that's advanced. Scroll after scroll, the ritual is listed yearly for dozens, perhaps hundreds of years. Each ritual records which citizen cleared the door for entry and which masks were present in the procession. There are references, oblique but suggestive, that the ritual began long after the ear was built, when the new people came to Visage. But why they came and what happened to the old people is not recorded, and there is never any record about what was said inside the ear. Z story and quality is 11. Respectful scholar of the mysteries. And I suppose I should write notes in the margin. Oh, this is separate. Moonmoth is startled. Apparently no other frog has gone so far as to attempt to defaced the library's holdings. It gets the pen away from you, expostulating. Later you find it writing down a record of what you just did, to be added to the library of parts, a recollection of what can be expected from frogs. Let's trade masks. It is keen to go. Let us do the... maybe this side of the face again. Study the markings, offer instruction to the frog that found its way up here. Sure. Attended by some awkwardness, you tell the frog a particularly true story about how this face was carved. It replies with questions, detailed, astute, scholarly questions about who the original people were who inhabited the island, whether the present citizens are their descendants, and if not, where the original inhabitants might have gone. It hasn't learned the role of stupid credulity at all. Caught off guard like this, you have a hard time answering its questions smoothly. You part with irritation on both sides. Back to the face. I'd like to succeed this challenge. Failed again. Succeeded, very go. You tell the frog a particularly true story about how the face was carved. The frog replies with an amplified belch and a story it heard about the sphinxes known as the salt lines. It's really a very good frog. Aware of the higher rolls. Oh, and then we can just end your performance and leave the island. I guess that's all we get. Lost 10 terror. That's good. So head to the Isle of Cats. There's not really any exploration to do, I don't think. So I don't have much to worry about. I mean, I could... Oh, I guess to... Oh, to continue stuff, I do need something ready to go. I'm going to be able to make what I need to do before I use up my fuel. So now the long trip to Estival. And then we're going to be doing the castle and to Varchas, which hopefully sells fuel? I am not sure though. And here we are. And we are ready to do a big supply run. Or exploration, one of the two. Yeah, beach coming. I'd rather pick up supplies. 11 supplies in exchange for a crewman. Same as usual. I wonder if this becomes exhausted at some point, though. That's fantastic. Yep, might as well hit that up. That'll give us food. Doesn't help us with fuel. Actually, that's an elder. I wonder... Yeah, I don't feel confident with the fuel, so I just have to keep on with the next port. Oh, this is actually not the worst thing in the world. We have him where I want him. Hopefully he doesn't have a rear cannon. Oh, really? And you go down to the deep. You've destroyed a glorious dreadnought. The ship is yours. Scuttle. Cache of curia... Wait. Oh, never mind. Filthy scrap of paper. Tale of terror. That is horrible. That is a horrible reward for such a tough fight. I mean, maybe there's a chance that you can get something actually that's worthwhile. And we're in. Stand at the altar with the Nemec Galavant. Unlocked with ruby writing. He has powdered one of his rubies and sprinkling into a vial of wine. It is time, Captain. Allow the Gaullite engineer to go ashore. Act of burning faith. Lose your mind. Eat the crew. Offer your stories. Let's just compile a port report. And GTFO. Seems to be nothing positive that can come out of this. Other than maybe doing one of the crew missions. And the fuel looks a bit chancy, I'd say. Especially if we run to those southern wax winds. Oh, come on. What is this? Just want to go high and wide. So if he does chase me, which he does, gotta burn. Damn. We're out of there, though. That wasn't that much damage. I guess my defenses are halfway decent. But it is not the situation I want to be in. Oh, wow. Evil butterflies of death. Okay, so hopefully they have a shop. Because if they don't have a shop, I'm going to be in some serious trouble. No shops. Welcome. The guard at the mirror. Let's get our port report. Let us go. And let's see, is there shops in here? No shops, apparently. It's horrible. Welcome. Welcome. Fungus Carter. Let's go to the... No more than 4. Fungus Carter. Continue time to venture further than the outer district. The inn. That's the end. Pilgrimage. If you have all these things. Let's go to the guardhouse. Scene of controlled chaos, you see the white-cloaked guards bustling into and fro within, shouting companionably to each other while a stream of fungus carters, merchants, or ordinary citizens petition them. What's going on? Hint at the jewel-turbaned youth's activities. You can leave out the bit where you told the gathering a forbidden story. No, thank you. Train with the guards. Ooh. There's a formation of new recruits doing basic forms in the courtyard. That sounds fun. And it's a success. Sergeant does not object when you slip into line, but he doesn't treat you with any particular gentleness either. You practice hand-to-hand combat for a few hours and end up on your back more often than not. They fight in an unfamiliar, light-footed style. A few of the more advanced recruits duel with curving twin-bladed scimitars. Interesting, the sergeant grunts at the end of your session. You are bruised and possibly concussed, but quite satisfied with your morning, and you think you may have learnt something in turn. You succeed in the Iron Challenge. The higher the quality, the higher the chance of respect of the guard. And you've gained 2 iron. Fuck yes. Let's see what's going on. We are preparing for the pilgrimage to Amadri, the Mountain of Light, a young guard tells you. Stamping yet another merchant's application, it always turns into a bit of a festival. Everyone wants permission to go, and so they come to Haranjas when the sun priests turn them away. Is it a religious pilgrimage? Well, a bit. She makes a face. Every merchant in the city suddenly becomes very devout to Mahir when pilgrimage season comes anyway. When you've completed certain stories in the city, the pilgrimage will begin opening new opportunities. Cool. So I know what's going on there. Let's go to the hospital. Offer services to the brisk campaigner. I don't have that. Or this guy. Let's go to the open ward. Oh, we've done that. Third sounded. Or the mirrorless room. In terror. 7 fragments. And the infections ward. More fragments and terror. Okay, so that's all that could be done over there. I don't have access. The nurse's approval. I'd have to get the other people's interest. The inn, though. The wine maze lamplighter. Tardy lamplighter 1. Tardy lamplighter. Kitchens. The courtyard. I've done that before, too. Just sleep. It seems like a bad idea. Let us try the lamplighter. He is dressed in a saffron robe that is indeed pouring wine down the throat of a very attractive, dark-eyed boy. You could tell him his sister is looking for him. He starts up in horror, spilling burgundy red wine everywhere. His young companion looks irritated. I'm late, he shouts. Mahir, forgive me. The Agnihorti is going to skin me alive. He pours your hand in gratitude. Thank you, Temas. I won't forget this. Here, take my arc jewels. I've gained 3 outlandish artifacts. That is... I am just doing so well. But that was just a freebie, too. Courtyard. Cushions are arranged in a marble fountain. Musicians pluck their instruments. Let's try it. Their songs are curiously prosaic. The lyrics more like a bibliography report than a poetic invention. You listen to lake dredgers' waterlogged lotus root dirge. You sway to the slow, steady ballad of the fungus collectors, and join in the lamplighters' quick-footed dance, which mimics their evening rounds. The evening finishes with the song of Mahir, which is sung to the accompaniment of stringed instruments and drums, and polished glass prisms which split the white light into rainbows in counterpoint to the notes. Very nice. Well, I think we don't sleep. We try at least to. You succeed in not sleeping by gaining terror. It is dawn. There's nothing in the shops tab. So we will essentially be forced into desperate measures all the way to there. Not good. Not good at all. Search for supplies. Last few supplies. Make a sacrifice. Stress flare, don't even have it. Abandoned ship. That's not good. Cost 2 supplies for 1 fuel. No, that's not what I wanted. So this is where things get interesting. So we have kind of a guaranteed 8 fuel, which will get us there. Just very expensively. Two supplies for fuel. Yes, we just have to really hope for not having a bird encounter. Though I think we could force our way through, quite honestly. Oh, wait. Republican Dreadnought. I don't want any piece of them. The angle is wrong. To give a good fight. With more fuel, we could reposition and just eliminate them if they're still stuck on that buoy. Yeah, this is... Of course, I don't know if they have fuel either. I know in the next southern port they do for sure, though. Oh, the unread log. Let's use this, because these aren't worth very much otherwise. A new day. Log ends immediately after the intriguing discovery. Did the captain survive? Did she return to her sweetheart? The gracious are unconcerned. Endless, always disappointed, don't you think? Oh, and I've been going along, so I'm going to end it here before I do some more adventuring in Apis Meats. So catch y'all in the next episode.